Chapter 4. The Love Contract. Sitting across from my wife, I finally had the chance to truly take in her beauty. It was a gentle, almost innocent kind of beauty. I had to admit, I was starting to pay attention to this girl. Choosing one of the nicest seats at Chow, I asked softly, "Is something wrong? You look a little nervous." Well, this is a bit of a sensitive topic. My young wife stirred her creamy coffee while speaking. The expression on her face was unbearably cute. "Go ahead, you can ask me anything. Do you have a girlfriend?" I couldn't even describe how I felt at that moment. Things were moving fast. She looked quiet and reserved, but maybe she'd liked me for a long time? What should I say? Saying I didn't have a girlfriend was probably the best answer. "No, I don't have a girlfriend. Why do you ask?" "Really? Oh, it's nothing." Huh? Why did she suddenly look disappointed? Wasn't that the answer she wanted? Or did she actually not like me? Fine, I'd take a gamble. Haha, I'm just kidding. I actually do have a girlfriend. Really? That's great. My wife exclaimed softly, her eyes squinting with joy as she smiled. For a moment, I was stunned. She looked like an angel just then. What was wrong with me? No, this wasn't good. Where was the confident Min Tree who never got shaken by any girl? I had to stay calm. But why was she so happy? Did she really not like me? "Well, I already have a boyfriend," she said. "He's in Canada, but he could fly here anytime. Since you already have a girlfriend, that's perfect. We can make a love contract to fool our parents." She continued, "Since we both have our own relationships, I don't want things to be awkward between us." Oh, really? I was actually thinking the same thing. It's better if we set some rules. She has a boyfriend already? What a shame. Which lucky guy ended up with my wife? Why did that suddenly irritate me so much? Maybe I was just jealous because such a pretty girl was already taken. Okay, wait a moment. She pulled out a large sheet of paper and a pen, scribbling quickly. After a while, she looked up. There. Done. Our love contract will last 6 months. After 6 months, we'll end the contract by saying that you tried to get to know me but realized we weren't compatible. During those 6 months, we must play our roles as future husband and future wife perfectly. Now it's your turn. Give me 5 rules for the contract. All right, write this down. Rule Hashone. Party B must cooperate with Party A at all times and in all places, even if it requires personal sacrifice, physically or mentally. Party B must never embarrass Party A. What? What do you mean by times physical sacrifice? She frowned, clearly hesitant. You can interpret it however you want. It's just in case we need to act convincingly in front of our parents. She thought about it for a moment, then nodded. She really was innocent. How could her father place such a cute little deer in the hands of a wolf like me? Continue. Rule #2. Party B must not interfere in Party A's private life, especially his romantic life. As if I'd want to. Rule #3. Party B must not touch or harass Party A physically, especially when Party A is vulnerable, like when he's sleeping or bathing. Ew, that's disgusting. Even if you paid me $500,000, I wouldn't touch you. Who knows? Maybe you won't be able to resist my handsome face. Ugh. Next. Rule #4. Party B must not show affection with her boyfriend in front of her husband. Approved. And the final rule. I'll think of it later. Now it's your turn. She nodded and began listing her rules. Rule Hashone. Party A must not touch or harass Party B physically, especially when she's vulnerable, like when she's sleeping or bathing. Okay, I'm not that perverted. Rule #2. Party A must not interfere in Party B's private life, especially her romantic life. Fair enough. Rule #3. Party B is not a maid. Party A cannot order her around. She will never wash dishes, do laundry, cook, or anything like that. You're incredibly lazy. So what? I don't know how to do those things. Rule #4. Party A is not allowed to fall in love with Party B. I'm not sure I can promise that. Whatever. That's your problem. And the last rule? Same as you, will add it later. Alright, now sign here. After signing, I grinned. Well then, you're officially my future wife now. Let's go, dear. Ugh, that's disgusting. Don't call me that. Strangely enough, I felt pretty comfortable calling her that. I didn't know why, but it felt nice. After paying the bill, I casually wrapped my arm around her shoulders. Let's go, dear. Hey, take your hand off. You're breaking Rule Hasson. But if you don't let me hold you, then you're breaking my Rule Hazone. There's nobody here. I don't have to cooperate. You never know. Maybe my father has someone watching us. There's no way. Quiet. I think that guy just took a photo of us. Where? Okay, keep your arm there. Don't look at them, or they'll know we're pretending. Right. Don't look. I was dying with laughter inside, but I forced myself to stay serious. After all, the important thing right now was being able to hold this cute little deer beside me. Just imagining holding her every night while sleeping. What a wonderful thought. We went out to eat, walked around Saigon sightseeing, and eventually headed home because she looked tired. Meanwhile, she sighed in relief. After an hour and a half of negotiation, she and her husband Tri had finally reached a peaceful agreement. Of course, she had to give in most of the time. It was her idea to create this contract after all. As long as her parents were still around, she had to play along. If she didn't cooperate, he might refuse to sign and cause a scene with her parents. And then she would never be able to escape. When he first said he didn't have a girlfriend, she felt like she was staring straight into hell. Thankfully, he had just been joking. Adults were so strange. How could someone joke about something that serious? Letting out a long breath, she returned to what her mother called their fairy garden. In reality, it was just Tri's villa, a fancy name for a big house. She didn't know where life would take her next. She just hoped that heaven would show mercy and not throw her straight into hell.